Hey guys, what's up? It's been a while since I've made a video talking about the move, and I'm sure some of you at least are probably curious about what's going on. I mean, as you know, I made some videos of the Connecticut house recently, the ones that you saw, the video of me outside, and also, the, what is it, like the ones of me being, showing the basement, the dehumidifier, things like that, and I guess I can kind of give you like an update of sorts of where things are at. I mean, over the last several months, we've been, slowly taking some things from this house and bringing it over to there, obviously. Mostly my mom and I are the ones making the trips there, and we've been bringing the stuff over accordingly. Just recently, we've cleared out a lot of stuff. I mean, a lot of our family pictures that were in the family room are now in the Connecticut house. They're not on the walls yet, but they're all in boxes in the first floor study. I think you saw that in my video. And we recently, you didn't really see these in my videos too much, but we had like 3 lightwood cabinets in the family room. Those have since been cleared out, and actually we've just thrown them out because don't really have any use for them. Plus, it makes the family room look more open. I guess kind of a selling point for the future. And also, it hasn't happened yet, but the green wall-to-wall rug in the family room is going to be taken out, I believe, next week, and it's going to be replaced with a hardwood floor just for a selling point, really. In my room, things, for the most part, at least in the video you see, still look pretty similar, but I mean, since January, I've basically, with the exception of the drawers, actually they're off camera, they're over this way. All these drawers have been cleared out. You can't see it, but just to my right is a shelf, and that shelf's been like half cleared, like it's a 4-section shelf, and 2 of them have been cleared out so far. Some of you may have seen the bowling pins on my speakers back there before. Can I get it? Yeah, you see them like right back there. Those will eventually go with me. Not the next time I go, but probably the time after that. And obviously the traffic light behind me is going, of course. There's no way I'm leaving that behind. That's coming with me. I'm probably going to... I'll do that eventually, but I know for a fact my mom told me this week the grandfather clock and the piano are going to be delivered, or they're going to be taken out of this house, and then next week they're scheduled to be delivered to the Connecticut house. So they're obviously going there too, which is really nice. Let me just get a drink of water here quickly. Okay. And we've also taken some pots and pans out of the cabana, and they're going to come with us too. So, more and more things are kind of going with us. We've cleared out one of the guest room closets. That's all taken care of. So, I guess you could say things are really moving along. This house isn't on the market. It probably won't be until, I think my mom said sometime next month. So that's probably when it's going to happen. And, it's kind of going along, I guess you could say. I've definitely, I don't know if this is the right term to use, but eased up since I made that video the 2017 video about me, how I feel about everything. I've gotten easier about that, and wow, this piece of hair does not want to go down. Okay, but whatever. Anyway, I've eased up since I've made that video, but I still get tough moments here and there. I don't get as sad as I do in that video, but I still think about just the whole move and all the details I explained in that video. So, like I said, I am getting used to it. I mean, you can probably tell in the Connecticut house videos I've done that I feel pretty happy being around there, and I do. Like I said, it definitely has. I definitely think it will feel like a home when the move eventually happens. But again, leaving your childhood home, especially the one you've been in for 27 years now, like I said, it's a tough thing. So I'm doing the best I can to get used to it. And I'm doing what I can here. I'm hanging out with Jay a lot. You probably see me in his videos. I'm hanging out with a lot of other friends too. I try to enjoy the time that I really, still have here. And to be completely honest, I have been. I've been doing as much as I can, so it has helped. And I try to take it one day at a time. It's really going to be quite a change. I'm also, currently looking for work up in Connecticut. Obviously, I also want to get an internship at some point. If not in the fall, I want it to be in the fall, but if not in the fall, latest the spring semester. Obviously, I want to get that going. Obviously, and in fact, I'm going to be heading there pretty soon because the sprinkler guy is going to come and turn the system on. I may or may not make a video on that. Oh, excuse me. I'm not sure, so you may or may not see a video on the sprinkler system in the Connecticut house. If you don't see it getting opened up, I'll probably show it to you in a future video after that, because I haven't seen it run yet at all, so I have no clue where the zones or the heads are. So I'll be figuring that out myself when the system gets opened on Tuesday. Let's see, and yeah, some other videos I plan to make in the Connecticut house is, I'll make a video on the Speed Queens. I'll show around them and like, maybe say what my likes and dislikes are about them. Again, I have used them many times already, and they do a phenomenal job, so I'm happy about that. I do plan on doing a comparison of the Speed Queen and the Direct Drive. I'm going to title it Unbiased because I'm going to be unbiased. Each machine has its own thing, and I'm going to, try to make that video the best I can. The comparison videos, I'll just show the Speed Queen because I've shown the Direct Drive multiple times on the channel, as you know. So I want to probably just focus on that mostly. When that's going to happen, I don't know, but at some point in the future it will. So like I said, grandfather clock and the piano were going this week. The dining room, with the exception so far of the area rug, well, the area rug is staying here, but my dad's display cabinet in there eventually is going to go too. So right now, the only thing that's in the dining room are those window curtains, the area rug, and the display cabinet. Eventually, that's going to go. So it'll just be that and the area rug in there. So again, seeing that is kind of weird because when we first got the house, originally the dining room was completely empty. There was just some like weird glass square 80s light fixture in the center, and you had the typical vertical window curtains in the windows originally, and there was a rocking horse. That's all that was in that room originally. And then when we had the pool built, when we started getting the pool built in 1995, in that year, '96, is when we had the dining room all put together with the furniture and everything. So that furniture has been moved to another house that my parents have. So they still own it. It's just in a different house now. So. And yeah, so like I said, as far as I know, those are going. We also took the stereo system from the family room, including the stereo for the TV, and the speakers. So that's all in the Connecticut house. We're still going to use those, which is good. And I think that's where we are right now. There could be some details I'm forgetting here and there, but I'm just trying to give like a general thing, I guess you could say. So, like I said, my thoughts, it's kind of the same that I said in the 2017 video. I've gotten used to a lot of things. It's becoming easier. It is going to be nice to live closer to my brother, my sister-in-law, and my nieces. I love my nieces. They're just awesome, seriously. They're currently 1 and 3. I guess you should do the first one first, 3 or 1, whatever. But my second niece is going to be turning 2 on the 25th of this month, so that's going to be nice. And they're definitely a lot of fun to be around. So that is definitely a good thing about Connecticut. And yeah, it's I just take it as slow as I can. I know I had said the move was going to happen last month, but the whole radon thing really slowed things down. It wasn't a problem, but it moved a lot of things back, which is why we're still here currently. So I think there is a spot in my room where I can put this traffic light up and it'll be behind me, kind of like it is right now. Some of you remember me saying this back in 2013, but a lot of you were new since that year, so I'll just say this. All the videos I've made on this camera, this is my built-in eyesight on the iMac, the video has been inverted horizontally, and I think there is a way to fix that, but I'm not going to do it here. I'll do it when it happens in Connecticut, because just this camera angle is so familiar now with this house. It's just like changing it would just seem kind of weird. Meanwhile, in the Connecticut, everything's going to be 180 or like flipped around horizontally, so that's going to look differently. Like I said, things are okay with me. You may notice my face is a lot thinner because I did lose a lot of weight recently. However, a lot of that weight loss wasn't from dieting the right way. A lot of you don't know this, but I had E. coli recently, and that just sucked. I'm just going to tell you that right now, okay? So I lost a lot of weight that way. Not a good thing, but I'm eating normally again. I feel a lot better, so it's over. And as a matter of fact, a lot of you don't notice, when I made the video on the new inline turn signal traffic light that I got from the county road, I was feeling horrible that day. I probably pushed myself a bit much just going to the road to get that light and bring it back home, but that was my last chance. So it was either all or nothing on that day. So I was like, you know what? Let me just get the light. If I feel terrible, I'll come back home and lay down. And I did lay down for a while after I made the video, and I took the light apart. So, but I was like, you know what? I want that light, and this is my last chance. So I got to push myself to do it, and I did it. So I'm okay. You know, as long that's all that matters. And yeah. So speaking about that traffic light, it's currently all disassembled. My brother came with a large flathead screwdriver, and we successfully got the visor off for the yellow arrow, so I'm happy that's all done. And not this time, but probably the next time my mom and I go, we're going to bring the light to the house. And like I said, all 5 sections are taken apart, and the visors are taken off, so it makes the light much easier to transport to the Connecticut house. And eventually, my brother and I will probably do some work on it. Again, it's not going to be for a while, but it will happen eventually, okay, for those of you who are curious. And as a matter of fact, just another side update here, I'm probably going to repaint that light. And I'll just keep that out there, okay? And I'll tell you more about it next time I make a video on that light, okay? And, you know, like just today, I was kind of on the driveway, excuse me, I was kind of on the driveway and just walking around looking at the neighborhood. You know, it's, again, as easier as a lot of things have gotten about this move, I'm just looking around the neighborhood because this is a beautiful neighborhood, you know. When we first moved here, it wasn't even finished yet. There was still a lot more houses to be built. And, you know, it's being completely built. All the trees have grown a lot over the years. And I just look around and it's like, you know, this has been my neighborhood now since 1990. And eventually it's not going to be anymore. So, and just how nice this neighborhood is, it's another thing that I have to get used to. But, you know, I'm going along with it, I guess you could say. So, yes, and as many of you know, the bowling league has finished. It finished on the last week of May. I thanked my teammates greatly for allowing me to join their team back in January of 2013. Since then, I've been on their team. One of our teammates actually didn't return this year, or this past season, I should say, because she retired and she moved to New Jersey. And I'm obviously not going to go back because I'm moving to a different state. So, again, that team, I loved that team. They were a great team to be on. You know, we had our struggles with, you know, some games this season, but honestly, we finished kind of in the middle. Because we had like 28 teams and we finished kind of in the middle of that. So you know what? All things considered, I was okay with it. And to be completely honest, the center that we bowled in just got worse and worse. Like, you know, maintenance, they didn't take care of stuff. So that was the other thing. But again, they were a great team, awesome teammates. I hope they do well if they bowl again next season. Really do. So probably the next videos I'll make in the Connecticut house. I mean, I'll make some more when the back area gets finished up more, when my room gets set up more, things like that. And again, the sprinkler system. I may make some other videos here and there, but that's what I got on the top of my head right now, okay? And, gee, I don't know if there's thunder outside or that's a plane. I don't know. But it was pretty humid today, so it could be thunder. And, you know, I guess that's about it for right now, guys. You know, just like I said, the move is still on my mind a lot. Things have gotten easier. There are things to look forward to. There's a lot of things I'm going to miss. But overall, I'm feeling okay. It's I have been adjusting to like the future feelings, I guess you could say. And even though as we take stuff out, I get sad when that happens, but it doesn't last as long as it used to. So again, like it's really it's a slow thing. I mean, I'm trying to take it slow, but just it's going easier, and I am adjusting. All right, so and like I said, whoops, sorry about that. And like I said, we'll see how things go from here. Okay, but so far I'm doing all right. Anyway, guys, there you have it. Give you a little move update on things. Let you know how I'm feeling about everything, how I've been doing, and give you like a vlog video of some sorts, okay? So there's my video for you guys, all right? So thanks a lot. As usual, thank you very much for watching, and take care.